And welcome to Healthy You TV. I'm your host, Shenita-Ann, and today I have a wonderful chef who is going to prepare 2 vegan dishes, Dr. Keita Vanterpool. I look forward to joining you here on Healthy You TV, and I introduce our guest chef, Dr. Vanterpool.
Hi, good morning.
So welcome so much to Healthy You TV. How are you?
I'm great. How are you today?
Wonderful, wonderful. Can you please let our viewers know what we're going to be preparing today and how they can also get this recipe?
Sure. So the 2 dishes we're going to be preparing today is the garlicky kale salad and the black bean and pinto hummus.
Black bean and pinto hummus.
Yes.
I'm excited about that because usually hummus, we get one base as far as our beans. So is there a reason why you chose black beans, pinto bean versus
Absolutely, yes.
standard? Okay.
So based on my blood type, I'm blood type A. And so I reference a book called Blood Types, Body Types in You by Joseph Cristiano. And I'm blood type A, so chickpeas are not the most beneficial foods for me to eat. So I chose beans that were beneficial for my blood type, and which helps my body to metabolize it a lot better. So this is why I chose black bean and pinto beans today.
Wonderful. I'm excited. I hope that all of you will definitely look this recipe up. Dr. Vanterpool is going to give us some information about who she is, where you can find this great recipe. But for now, let's jump in and kind of let our viewers know how they can prepare this wonderful dish.
Sounds amazing.
Oh, okay.
So the first thing we want to start with is with the miso dressing for the salad. I make my own salad dressings, and that recipe can also be found in this book here, Shenita, if you could do that. And it's on reference on page, I think it's 2 something.
2, I got it, but this is the miso dressing.
Okay.
A great recipe here you can have
so
follow along.
Thank you so much. So the ingredients that we're going to be using for all the recipes are high in antioxidants, they're high in fiber. A lot of them, like the turmeric and ginger, these are they have antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. Everything up here that I'm using has either those properties, and also for depression, for people that have mental issues. So all these foods and ingredients will actually help support whatever you have going on to help cleanse and heal the body. So that's why I chose all of these ingredients.
How simple is that? You made it so easy.
Yeah.
We hear a lot of words, anti this, anti that. It's basically fighting the bad stuff, helping you heal.
Absolutely.
I love the way you put that, Dr. Vanterpool. So definitely let our guests know. All right.
Yep. Okay, great. So we'll start with the miso.
Okay.
And if you look at that recipe there, you're going to see the recipe for that. And I think it's 2 right here. 125.
Because you put, no, right here you put the mark.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to use the miso dressing on page 235. And so the ingredients are, you want to read that out for them?
Sure. For the miso dressing, you're going to start with 1/2 cup of light miso, 1/2 cup olive oil, 1/2 cup of water, 1/4 cup of lemon juice, and 1 teaspoon of dry mustard.
Okay, perfect. So we're using all types of miso out there. And today we're going to be using, and it's a light miso, we're going to be using this miso here. I don't know if you can zoom in on that first camera, but it's called the Certified Gluten-Free Mellow White Miso. Okay. And again, you can find this in your grocery stores. I got this from Safeway the other day. And a lot of stores now have the health food section, so that way people that are health conscious can actually go ahead and, support themselves in that manner.
And the miso is an important flavor or base. What would you consider the miso as far as this dish? Does it hold the most?
The flavor.
The flavor.
The flavor. So it's got sea salt, and this one's made of barley, I believe. And there's different kinds you can get.
I am definitely a fan of flavor. So, if you can, find your miso, add your flavor.
Yep, there you go. So it's 1/2 cup of that.
Okay.
1/2 cup of water.
Yes.
Oops, I'm spilling things here.
No, you have everything you need here.
Perfect.
So you just put in your food processor.
The water.
And I'm really excited to kind of hear about how these flavors can come together for people with health benefits.
Absolutely.
I know you mentioned a lot of the immediate benefits.
Absolutely. So we're going to dice maybe 1 or 2 pieces of garlic because I love garlic. And so garlic, again, it's anti-inflammatory, antifungal, antibacterial. So for people who have funguses and or even parasites, garlic is a real good supporter of helping to cleanse the body as well and heal the body.
Yes, yes, and we live in such a dirty world, so oftentimes we think, you know, we're fighting a disease, but sometimes to prevent a lot of the viral colds and flus, that's all you can do is prevent them, huh?
Absolutely.
So I am excited to learn about these healthful dishes. So we have...
What's my next ingredient for this? So we got that. I'm not going to put ginger in it because some people are allergic to ginger. But again, ginger also is great for the digestive system, and it boosts the immune system as well. So water, lemon juice. So we're going to cut this lemon. And what I typically like to do, fresh lemon.
Yes.
What I typically like to do is roll it.
Okay.
And my boyfriend taught me another technique, David. He taught me a whole other technique, but I'm not going to do that today.
Okay.
He like squeeze it, and then there's all kinds of stuff, poked holes in it.
So is there something that we should know what we're doing when we're squeezing and giving that lemon some love? What is?
You just basically roll it because sometimes they're really hard.
Okay.
And you want to, if you want the most juice for your bang, you want to roll it and try to soften it up a little bit.
And I think that's life too, getting the juice for your bang. So
that's right. That's right.
Squeeze the lemon.
Squeeze the lemon in there.
Love on it a little bit, and that's fresh lemon juice.
Fresh lemon juice.
Wow, wonderful.
Fresh is always better.
About a quarter cup. You used half a lemon. Okay.
And then what we'll do is taste it to see if it's where we like it. And we can always add, and I will add thyme to it. Thyme is one of my favorite herbs, really favorite herbs. And it gives a nice essence to it.
Yes.
And it also has great health properties also for the respiratory system.
Good to know.
So I'm just dashing maybe like 10 dashes in here or so.
And I love it. Dash and dibble. We have our recipes.
That's right.
Please try this recipe yourself. Add what you enjoy. Take out what you don't.
Exactly.
Thank you so much for even showing us that.
Absolutely.
Okay. Now we're going to combine those.
We're going to combine these in the blender now.
Right.
I did not add the oil yet because I don't want it to emulsify yet.
Got it.
So we'll go ahead and start this.
The oil will make it.
Now we're going to slowly add the oil.
Okay, now you add the oil. Okay. And you know, I don't mix the dressing.
You're going to kick yourself as to why you don't cook them. Make your own
I am
dressings.
going to make more dressings.
You're going to make more dressings.
That'll be the motto.
Right. And
make
if you see
more dressings.
Right. And if you see the consistency, it's nice and emulsified.
Oh, wow. It's
beautiful.
creamy, too.
It's
Restaurant
beautiful.
quality.
Absolutely.
Most people don't think about making their dressings and their sauces because you know what's there.
Right. So I'm going to put this on your
excited.
finger so you can taste it just a little bit and see if you like it.
That is a flavorful.
Isn't that nice?
Very flavorful.
I'm going to rinse my fingers off.
So I am excited. We now have the actual taste and flavor coming from that sauce for our salad. We will definitely get back into our salad next. That way you can see how we combine these healthful ingredients. Please try this recipe for yourself. And we'll be right back with Dr. Vanterpool and to prepare the salad.
Great. Thanks so much.
Thank you all. And welcome back. We are getting in the mix of things, literally.
Yeah, literally.
So we will get to our salad mixing next. I look forward to this garlicky kale surprise of my palate. So we're going right back into our garlicky kale. Just want to describe what we have here, Dr. Vanterpool. That's all right?
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
Wonderful. We already have a half of a bag of washed organic kale. And you see here, it's a few good cups, of course, depending on how many you're feeding. Half a cup of craisin, which is our cranberries, and our walnuts, and our mix here. Pumpkin seeds. I knew there was something in there that I couldn't tell you all about, but our handful of cilantro also will get tossed in this salad, and avocado. We're going to get the avocado ready to go on in there and get our salad mixed.
All right, perfect. So as Shenita had expressed to you, we're going to go ahead and toss the salad, and we're going to do it in a couple of steps. That way we can make sure everything's incorporated really well. So what I would like for you to do while I work on the avocado, And there's a really good method of doing this too, so I'll show you how this works.
Okay.
But if you could, go ahead and start pouring just a little bit of this sauce inside of there. You can scoop it out or you can pour, because sometimes this may come out, so just be careful with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you said just a
Just
little
a little bit. We
of
want
our
to incorporate
dressing.
that. Right. And just make sure it's covered.
Yes. Okay. Now, that looks good and flavorful.
Yep. And I'm going to support you and add some of this in it, inside of it also. So again, we got craisins, we have the walnuts, which are also good for brain food, and a little bit of carb. So for those of you that are carb conscious, the cranberries, it gives it a nice essence, a little bit of sugar, well, carbohydrate. And the pumpkin seeds are also, oh, Gary, yeah, we do need some carbs. The body
body needs sugar.
It needs sugar?
Sugar is
Absolutely.
actually a very essential ingredient for brain function.
Absolutely.
So let's keep everything in context of how we can get healthy sugars. I am excited to get some of
Absolutely.
these.
And we're also going to incorporate, pumpkin seeds are in here also, which are really good for males' health. So if you're talking about the prostate health and some other issues that males may have, pumpkin seeds are huge, tremendous for that.
Learn something every day.
Every day. And cilantro, which is also called coriander, is also good for depression and cleansing the blood. So again, I use coriander also. So I'm going to chop this a little bit. Actually, no, I'm just going to tear it.
Okay, yes.
And we're going to just
see how easy cooking is. Even though we can't all be like Chef Dr. Vanterpool.
Yes, you can.
Try to making this salad in your own home.
Absolutely.
I can bet you this. Because it is that easy. Now, do we want to mix a little here?
Yeah, so incorporate that a little bit more. Just stir it up a little bit more. And now you're going to add a little bit more kale to it.
Yes.
I'll hold that for you. I'll support you with that.
And I think we're going to continue to, drizzle.
I'll help you with this. So you see how we're incorporating it slowly, because what happens is you want to be able to incorporate all the ingredients. Sometimes salads have too much dressing or too little dressing. I don't like my stuff really saucy.
Got it.
So, but this will kind of like cook itself down, because the lemon actually helps to, just like, people eat like, what is it called?
Ceviche.
Ceviche,
all
exactly.
All types of food can be cooked with no heat.
Exactly. Oh, that's great. Perfect.
So I am looking forward, to getting all of our flavors.
A little bit more cilantro.
And this is a nice addition for the family to get together, make something with your hands, enjoy each other. I hope you all really have this garlicky kale as a family experience.
Absolutely. And that's what it's about too, enjoying
yes.
that time, that connection.
Yes.
That looks really, really good.
Okay.
We're going to add a little bit more to that,
little bit
and
more
then we'll be done.
Okay.
And then I'm going to dress this on top, so it's really, really pretty. Presentation for me is everything too. When things look good, people want to, celebrate. They want to, partake of everything that looks good and feels good,
And
looks
the
good, feels
food
good.
definitely always feels good. If we can, if we can make it feel good and be good for us.
Absolutely.
Now, I think Dr. Vanterpool wouldn't mind another sprinkle.
Absolutely. Yep.
And let me know how you think that looks.
It looks beautiful.
Tossed
it looks
beautiful. A little bit.
Yep. That looks perfect. And we'll just add these on top just for decoration. Just looks really, really pretty. My boyfriend's really good at this stuff too. He makes everything look so perfectly pretty. I'm like, dude, you need to be on everything that I do, so I can just take pictures of everything. So that's the kale salad.
Our garlicky kale salad is ready.
So take a look at that. Should we put it?
Now,
Okay. So now,
I know we're going to have something else to go with this garlicky kale salad.
we are.
Can you tell us a little bit about our health benefits and your experience with this hummus? You mentioned it earlier.
I did.
But I would love for you to expound upon that.
Okay. So hummus, like I said, beans are good. They're high in protein. They're high in fiber. They're also high in antioxidants as well, vitamin E and some other essential nutrients that your body needs. And protein is the building blocks. Amino acids are the building blocks of protein.
Yes.
And so beans are filled with amino acids,
yes.
which also is great for skin health,
Okay.
health of the liver. Like I said, overall health benefits, preventing cancer, preventing help and prevention of constipation and all kinds of cancers and colon diseases. So very, very beneficial. And again, like I said, to all the ingredients that we used, I was mindful in the fact that not just eating beans, but how can I incorporate other ingredients to make it even that much more robust?
Yes, wonderful. I'm so glad you mentioned about the hummus that we're going to make, our black bean and pinto bean.
Black bean and pinto.
Hummus is coming up right next after this public service announcement, and we'll be right back with you to prepare our hummus and get ready for the tasting. Oh, the tasting.
Oh, the tasting.
Oh, the tasting. We'll be right back here on Healthy You TV.
For years, scientists have explored remote corners of the earth, searching for exotic substances that might help prevent cancer. At last, man has discovered a secret place where powerful remedies can actually be found. Medical research shows that a vegetarian diet rich in fruits, vegetables, and whole grains can help prevent many types of cancer. Wherever you live, cancer prevention is as close as your grocery store. To learn more, call 866-906-WELL.
We are back. Thank you so much for joining us here on Healthy You TV. We're going to jump right back into our black bean and pinto bean hummus. I'm very excited about that.
Very good.
So if you don't mind, Dr. Vanterpool, I'm going to jump right in, let the people know what's going into our hummus, and I know you'll back us up with giving us all the information, tools about how healthy it is.
Absolutely. So what I did was I used black beans and dry, a half a cup of black beans and a half a cup of pinto beans. Now these are like pigeon peas in here, but I typically use black beans and pinto beans. We're also going to use garlic, fresh garlic. Again, it's good anti-inflammatory, anti-fungal. We're going to use a handful of garlic kale, 1 large red onion, 8 cloves of garlic minced, 1 teaspoon of curry powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, 1 teaspoon of ground ginger, or you can use ginger root. 1 teaspoon of ground cloves, 2 teaspoons of thyme, and 2 teaspoons of sweet basil. So what I've done, I prepared the beans like a night ago. So I decided to, since I made my garlicky kale salad, I figured that we would use the same sauce that was already prepared to give it a little bit more flavor. So we got some of the miso, the garlic, and the basil, or whatever, all the ingredients that we used to give it more flavor. So we're just going to add the beans to the processor. And I'm a fan of recycling. So whatever you can recycle that's going to be good and beneficial for you, I'm such a fan of that.
Yes, recycle your energy too. When you're cooking, let's make it simple. That's the first thing I noticed.
Absolutely.
And yes, I appreciate making it simple.
Absolutely. We're going to add the cilantro because I love cilantro.
Got it.
And I'm going to add a lot of cilantro because I love cilantro.
If you love it, add it.
Yeah, I think I'll keep a few out just because. Okay, so we'll do that. We're going to add a clove of garlic.
1 clove of garlic.
Yes, please. Go ahead and have your way. There you go.
And the thyme.
Some thyme, exactly. And again, as I said, this is my favorite, one of my favorite herbs. So we're going to add the lemon juice, also the fresh lemon, because lemon gives it a nice essence and a salty flavor. So a lot of times, instead of using salt, I will use sea salt. I will use lemon juice.
And you said it gives it a salty flavor.
Yeah, if you taste it, it tastes like salt.
Okay. Yes, with the salt and the bitter and all the flavors coming together. Now, I know you didn't choose these ingredients by mishap.
No.
The hummus was a very key point that you made to me, using those specific beans and herbs. Do you want to speak to that a little bit?
Right. So again, I spoke about eating right for your blood type. And I'm blood type A. So I chose foods that is going to be beneficial for my blood system. So a lot of times when we eat not according to how our bodies are, we're all different beings. We all have different structures. We all heal differently, and we have different nutritional requirements. So the idea is, if you are able to incorporate those foods that are good for your blood type, your body can metabolize it a lot better. Your body works more efficiently. So I have a twin brother.
Okay.
And he's blood type O.
Yes.
And I'm blood type A, so go figure.
So what about those blood type O's?
Right, he can eat pretty much anything he wants.
Okay, and that's
meat
most
and all that stuff like that.
The people, right?
Right.
Okay.
Not a lot of people are blood type O, but it's certainly the oldest blood type.
Okay.
Ancient wise. So the idea basically is that he can donate to me, but I can't donate blood to him.
Okay.
That's one thing. And his nutritional requirements are a little bit different than mine also. So
Okay.
while he may be able to eat steak every day,
Yes.
if I eat steak every day, I would get constipated, my body would feel sluggish,
Yes.
my blood will get thicker, the viscosity
That's
changes.
how I
So
am.
all those things happen to me when I eat meat.
What
My
about
skin
blood
changes
type
also.
AB?
AB, you can have lamb and some milk and some other things too. So if you, like I said, if you read that book by Joseph Cristiano, Blood Types, Body Types in You, and there's several books out there about your blood types.
Yes.
Then you can have that information for you at your disposal. It also talks about working out and exercising,
Yes.
which is better for you also. So blood type A, mine is more like Pilates and yoga and some of those meditative and those restorative exercises. Blood type O can do more rigorous exercises and be okay. Hour,
Yes.
hour and a half in the gym. I like 30 minutes, I'm good. So
Got
it really
it.
depends. So I think when you become mindful of your health, just be mindful and conscious of how food affects your body, how exercise affects your body. Just be
All of
mindful
it.
of all those things.
All of it, because it's not a one-stop shop.
It's
well,
not.
let's get back into our hummus. We're
Thank
gonna prepare it now.
Yep. So we're gonna start blending. You wanna do the
Drizzle
honors?
the oil. I've never drizzled in oil.
Okay. So I will
And
show
make
you
sauce.
how to do that. Let's move this over here. Actually, let's move that right here. So we're gonna turn this on.
It looks pretty simple.
It's very simple.
I don't own a food processor. I know.
And again, your consistency is based on how you like it. I like mine kind of like chunky.
Sure.
Some people like this very, very smooth.
Sure.
So it really depends on your preference, really. So this is what the hummus looks like. We're gonna taste it first and then see if it's to our liking, and you can add ingredients if you prefer.
We are just about ready to make sure this hummus gets fully enjoyed.
Absolutely.
And as Dr. Vanterpool said, we're enjoying the textures and our flavors based on our own individual needs. I think that's a very important point, Dr. Vanterpool. It's all an individual experience.
Absolutely. So one thing I did not add, which I typically would add, is turmeric. And turmeric also is, like I said, anti-inflammatory. So turmeric looks like a little grub. And a lot of people ask me, what is turmeric? So I tell all my patients, make sure you get turmeric. But again, you also want to make sure that certain foods do not conflict with your medications, like kale, for instance. Kale has a lot of vitamin K.
Okay.
And for people who take blood thinners, kale may not be the best option for them to eat. So
Good to
again,
know.
you have to eat, like I said, eat according to your blood type,
Yes.
which is also beneficial, but also be mindful of your conditions, healthcare conditions you may have that may conflict with certain foods, natural foods.
And
So
there's
here's your garlic, here's your ginger root,
ginger, yes.
and here's your
That's
here's your
wonderful ginger.
turmeric. Yeah,
And we can always have those at our disposal.
absolutely.
Now, tell us here what we're going to use this avocado for.
So the avocado is going to be the last part, and the onions. We're going to add that to garnish our salad.
And how great we learned about all of the different ingredients here, what they do for us, what they can do for us.
That's a beautiful salad.
Look at the colors there.
Right. And a lot of times people teach us to eat according to the colors because every color has their different health properties. So yeah, that's our kale salad. So we can plate it and all that good stuff and people can enjoy.
Wonderful. I look forward to enjoying. We'll be right back again to learn more about Dr. Vanterpool and how you all can get in touch with her regarding this recipe and a lot of other healthful properties. We'll be right back with you on Healthy You TV.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Healthy You. I am here with Dr. Keita Vanterpool. We have prepared a wonderful vegan dish. We have black bean hummus, garlicky kale salad, and we are going to enjoy it next. But I want you all to know what Dr. Vanterpool is doing in the DC area and how you can find her.
Sure. So I'll direct you to my website. It's www.chirokei.com, and that's spelled CHIROKEI.com. And our address is 1231 Good Hope Road Southeast, Washington, D.C. 220.
Wonderful. So if you're in the area nearby, you can definitely head down onto Southeast to visit Dr. Vanterpool. And you have a wide array of services from what I understand.
Absolutely.
At your facility. Do you
Absolutely.
want to share some of those services?
Sure. So we do chiropractic physical therapy, massage therapy, personal training, nutrition and fitness, and we are a holistic healthcare practice. We also do corporate consulting and health and wellness.
Wonderful, wonderful. So it sounds like there's something there for everyone.
Yes.
Dr. Keita Vanterpool, Chicory.
Garlicky.
Garlicky
Consulting.
Garlicky Consulting.
Yes.
And you can definitely get this recipe and many other wonderful vegan recipes on our website at www.healthyutvshow.com, or of course on Facebook. That's Facebook at Healthy You TV Show. So check out this recipe, try it for yourself. We're gonna take a bite and go ahead and jump right on in. And I want you to tell me more about your shirt too.
Oh, Trust Your Grind.
Trust Your Grind. We ground up some things, but what grind here are you referencing?
We're talking about holistically everything. So basically trusting yourself, your intuition, and what your passions are, and follow that passion. And Jay Gavin actually is the creator of these t-shirts, and he's in one of my classes, and we're taking a transformational class for helping people to really reach their highest potential. So thanks and shout out to Jay Gavin. If you want his t-shirt, I go to Jay Gavin, I guess, but Trust Your Grind, see him on his website as well.
Finally, taste.
Yes.
Thank you, Lord. That is really good.
We already blessed the food too before we ate.
And the hummus. Now, no matter your blood type, everyone loves hummus. I'm gonna have some of this one here.
And these are gluten-free chips, by the way.
Gluten-free chip. I'm gonna have some of that one.
Switch.
The salad is amazing. It really, really is.
So you have everything you
It's spicy.
need: protein, carbs, and fat.
And this salad is spicy. But it has a spice, not hot.
That is good. Yummy.
Thanks again for joining us here on Healthy You. I am your host, Shenita-Ann. Definitely check out this recipe again online, www.healthyutvshow.com. I look forward to joining with you all next time. Thank you, Dr. Keita
Absolutely,
Vanterpool.
anytime.
Anytime you could come make some of this garlicky kale salad. It is delicious. I look forward to seeing you all again real soon.
Bye.